Hey, I'm somebody. Welcome to a special place close to my heart. My hometown, Liújiangcūn. It's a village where the past and present don't just coexist, they dance together. Picture this, where the sea meets the land and time seems to move just a little slower. Here, you'll find temples that have stood for generations and buildings that whisper stories of times long gone, blending with the rhythms of today. This is Liujiang village, and let's start at the beating heart of this village, the small market. This is where life truly unfolds. The sounds of chatter, the bustle of vendors calling out their fresh produce. I've got memories of sitting at a little food stall as a child, enjoying a steaming bowl of wonton noodle soup. The broth was always comforting, the wontons bursting with flavors, simple but perfect. It's moments like those that makes the place feel like home. As you stroll through the village, you can't help but notice the blend of old and new. The ancient temples, still proud and towering, sit beside houses that might look a little weathered but hold so much character. These buildings are like living history. They tell stories of the people who have walked this land before us. But what really makes this place special isn't just the architecture, it's the way of life. Here, people live simply. Life moves at its own peaceful pace. It's like stepping into another time where modern noise just fades away and all that is left is the quiet hum of nature. And then there are the animals. Chickens clucking, cows grazing or mooing, and cats and dogs roaming freely. It's a world where humans and animals coexist in a kind of perfect harmony. The sounds of life, the soft rustle of leaves, and the calls of the animals create this soothing soundtrack. It's a reminder of how closely tied people are to the land here, and how farming is at the very core of life. Now let's go to my school, where I spent a pretty short amount of time there, but I actually never did finish anything. This is Liujiang Xiaoxue, the only preschool to elementary school in this village. Just like when I was small, nothing has changed, from the color of the gates to the color of the school. Here where I am standing right now, it's a small theater place where they will play Peking opera at night. Yep, that's me. But since fewer and fewer people are left in the village, the performance has also stopped. Now, let's take a walk down to the beach. Just a short stroll from the village, and you will be greeted by the ocean. The vast expanse of blue stretches out before you. It's one of the best parts of living here. The feeling of the world opening up before you. And if you look out toward the horizon, you'll spot some windmill, still turning with the wind after all these years. It's a symbol of the village's connection to nature, a reminder of the power of wind and water working in harmony. But as much as this place feels like a timeless paradise, there is a bittersweet side to it. The village, once lively with the footsteps of generations, is slowly becoming quieter. More and more of the younger generation are leaving for the big cities, or even heading abroad in search of new opportunities. The market, once bustling with energy, is now a little emptier. The houses stand a bit more still, and the streets seem to echo with absence of people. The rhythm of life here is changing, and it feels like the village is holding its breath, wondering what the future will bring. Liujiangcun, with all its beauty and history, is at a crossroad. It's a place where time feels suspended, and it's unclear what comes next. But one thing is certain, this village, will always carry a story worth telling.